I showed up. I'm Easy11. Thank you for checking out my channel. Randomly react and review first. Hopefully everybody's maintaining their prosperity. My guys, tonight, it's about 8:24 p.m. for me. I'm about to check out Murder on the Orient Express. I was looking for a movie that could be good and it wouldn't be boring, because this one isn't a request. You know, this is a movie that I'm picking, so hopefully it does well. So I just felt like it was fitting for the nuance that I got going on right now with the reactions that I'm doing. So hopefully this will be a good one. So we got Kenneth Branagh as the director, and he's also starring in this one. Kenneth Branagh, that is. And wow, this movie has a massive cast of very good actors. So I'll just leave it at that. Whoa. This one, it should be good. It should be. All right, so let's see what this got. Is this a historical piece? Jerusalem, 1934.
Shelter. He said 4 minutes precisely.
Somebody about to have lunch?
No.
2 more. Quickly.
I'm gonna assume he's very picky. I mean, if he's paying a good dollar for his meal, they should give him what he wants.
2 perfect eggs this time, no?
Mon ami encore.
Mustache? My man got double mustaches.
I blame the chicken.
What's
Why
it?
do hens lay eggs of different sizes? It's not you, mon ami. These are 2 perfectly good œufs.
Mr. Poirot, I've got 3 religions.
Have the eggs.
Allons-y!
Privilege, are we? That man turned down 2 eggs for breakfast because it wasn't to his perfect requirements. Yikes.
Sorry for the,
Oh, I hate stepping in shit.
Right.
Make it even?
C'est bon. And the imam. The rabbi, the priest, and the imam.
Why do I feel like I'm playing one of those mystery board games? Like, Guess Who?
Of the Holy Sepulchre above us, 3 representatives meet under the supervision of the Chief Inspector of Police. It is said one of these 3 men has stolen it.
They got all these people out there for this? Are they forced?
A single crack from an indelicate climb, or perhaps a boot.
How in the hell did he see that?
Who stands to benefit from the crime? This morning, as I waited, I have to tell you rather disappointedly upon my breakfast. Difficulty with eggs, you don't need to know this.
That man loves his eggs, I see.
I mean, among the local peoples of self-governance, and who I believe now does regret inviting me to consult on this case.
how dare you accuse me?
Please. Merci.
This man is an expertise at his job. I like that. Was he stupid? Did he not see the man plant the cane there?
It's a holiday. I want to look at paintings and have too much time on my hands.
How did you know it was him, sir? From just a tiny crack on the wall?
I have the advantage, and when it is not the imperfection, stands out like the nose in the middle of the face.
But it's as though you see into their hearts and divine their true natures.
There is right, there is wrong. There is nothing in between.
Nothing?
Oh, mon capitaine, we must never meet again. Could you straighten your tie, please? Just a little.
Yes.
That is perfect.
He didn't like him asking him all those questions?
Oh, I know your moustache. From the papers.
She
You're the
says she
detective.
knows his
Hercules
mustache.
Poirot?
Enjoyed your time there as a governess. The chalk on your sleeve and the geography primer. A governess or a cartographer?
You cannot
I'll
do
be damned if they
anything
don't know who
around
they
this
are.
guy. He would be a great business manager. He would get you the greatest deals.
Well, our chains are free. Right on time.
Director make him say that?
I feel so free out here on the water.
I wish I could enjoy it. When it's done, then nothing can touch us.
What's going on with that? His Snoopy ass always around.
In these humble breads, the world insists on destruction. Yet
I must admit, those breads look delectable. I just want to break off a little piece of one of those.
It should take some 20.
Me! No, I am no longer a policeman. I cannot bail you out when this goes badly, eh?
The esteemed Poirot, who I knew before the esteemed Hercule Poirot. This is
A prostitute.
She is.
I am. Book, you did not tell me you had such famous
Okay.
friends.
We're friends. Quite.
That
I
mustache
cannot
is
read the telegram.
killing me.
That someone.
Someone has interrupted my longing for rest. It appears that I must travel with you tonight, Book.
Concern or crime, you will love it.
Mademoiselle, it has been a pleasure.
Sir.
I'm not sure he should have kissed that hand.
Here's the tip for you, pal. Thank you, Mr. Marquez. I didn't even carry your luggage.
Oh, I had a good week. Remember to say nice things about us Americans, huh?
But was he trying to pickpocket her?
For you, Mr. Ratchet, the best table in the house.
Dude name is Mr. Ratchet. Johnny!
Yes, sir, the very best table.
We got Johnny Depp. Johnny getting the whoa! What the hell? My guy's a ninja warrior? You idiot! To be fair, you shouldn't just take people's picture without their permission.
Boulogne-Calais with connection to Dover and London leaves in 15 minutes.
This way, Michelle.
My guy just spoke 16 languages.
Number 11. The 11 is always kept open for official use. It's very comfortable.
11 is
He's a
taken,
VIP.
Professor.
The seat is forfeit. Please take Monsieur Poirot's luggage to number 3 with Mr. McQueen.
Merci beaucoup.
Enjoy, my friend.
Did that qualify as a use of nepotism?
I meant no disrespect.
Oh, you could try to mean a little.
Michelle Pfeiffer?
Probably
Trying to
goes
get her
knocking
some
into
D?
Travel is fine for spicy food, mosques, meeting men, but own bed.
She wants to meet her men.
I've been accused of husband hunting abroad, and
So she likes to go overseas for her.
oh my! Fire in the kitchen!
What they making? Some hibachi shrimp?
Good evening.
What kind of creepy shit was that? Good evening.
The train is full. I think that we are, how do you say, monkeys.
Really?
I am equally disappointed in you. This is nice.
This is nice so far.
I want you to get it done now.
What's his problem? Why is he so upset? He's packing heat.
Done now.
Oh shit. Was that a look of shame? Is he guilty? It seemed like he was disgusted with his own reflection.
Yourself.
Dude getting death threats?
Eyes linger any longer, I'll have to charge rent.
I'll pay.
Do is
Trying to pass the
keep
empty
your mouth
time
shut,
on the train
and
ride?
they can take home any prize they want.
Okay.
But Mrs. Hubbard.
What? Where did this freak detective come from? That's borderline stalking. Now that's some beautiful scenery. Look at the locations, beautiful. My guy has a, what's that, a guard for his mustache? I didn't even know those things exist.
All of your needs.
No, thank you. I do not drink.
It does not agree with you.
Vice is where the devil finds his darlings.
We should no longer speak.
He was gonna leave anyway.
Please, sir. Madame. Madame.
Nobody likes Mr. Ratchet.
And the beef sauce for the velouté. Zwei.
Garçon,
Huh?
that sounds super.
I brushed Dahlia this morning.
No. You tortured my darling doggy. I asked you to brush her.
You still.
There was someone once.
Well, I may not breathe.
Prefer in the future to be said not with that man. We are not alike.
Not all of us
He
are
don't
so
like that
concerned with
black
the
man?
separateness of races, Professor.
It is out of respect for all kinds that I prefer to keep them separate. To mix your red wine and the white would be to ruin them both.
Wow.
I like a good rosé.
He found something interesting? Wow.
And I feel kind of silly and stupid indulging alone.
I am at my happiest alone.
Oh, come on, get a man a chance. He must be desperate. He's offering half of his delicious dessert.
They're not exactly original, which is hardly my fault. If Kashan's Italians, a Guinea's a Guinea. And then comes, I would like to hire you to watch my back until I get someplace safe.
Good.
Oh, they got this guy scared?
Yeah, that's bad. Someone's out to get me. And I know I'm not the best guy born, not by a long shot. I ain't in no goddamn rush to do it.
You are holding a gun on me.
No.
It did appear that way.
How's 10,000 sound for a week?
Exactly.
General assault for Mr. Ratchet, I must decline. Gangsters, you're suffering the consequences. I detect criminals, I do not protect them.
The Ratchet dude cannot get a break. What he do? That man is watching his back every moment. Damn, he can't even sleep. I got having nightmares of being murdered.
Ma chère Catherine.
I wonder what was the story with her. He loves that book. It's his favorite. Come on, bro. Nobody called your nosy ass.
Mrs. Hubbard.
It's always Mrs. Hubbard.
Mrs. Hubbard.
I'm trying to figure out why does he get up for every sound? Who the hell is that? What the fuck? It's like teenagers trying to do some naughty stuff when the parents go to sleep. Like, they need to slow down or they're gonna die. A fucking avalanche.
Did we die?
Okay, somebody's gonna have a major lawsuit. They all should be getting paid. Damn, this probably makes some people late for work.
Of course I'm doing something. I am...
Hold on, that's the Daisy girl from Star Wars. She looks kind of cute in this one. The Star Wars.
Station master will have surmised our situation and already dispatched a team to excavate the engine, clear our path, and...
Mr. Book.
Madam, you cannot hold me accountable for the weather.
Of course I can. You're the one here.
Yes, some things, they are in God's hands. It is not for us to say if we deserve to arrive safely at our destination.
I would stay away from her ass.
Mr. Ratchet?
What the hell happened to him? Shit, you know he would have been up for that damn breakfast.
Good God.
Touch nothing else, only the body.
Multiple stab wounds, some shallow, some cut clean through muscle.
Left-hand side or right-hand side?
That's the thing.
Please, I implore you on behalf of the Orient Express. When the police arrive, we can present them with the case closed. You are the only one who can save me.
Okay, so a person was murdered next door in the next cabin from this guy? I don't know if he's very good at this.
If we leave this to the police, they will choose a culprit, right or wrong, and they will hang him. Or Dr. Arbuthnot for the color of his skin.
Typical. Apparently, this guy indulges in boasting. Didn't he want to solve all of the crimes, and wasn't he in everybody's business before? What changed?
Meanwhile, he was in perfectly good health. He had his
Oh,
enemies.
that was a little sus, buddy.
He was murdered. No bounder, I have elected to take the case and find for my friend Monsieur.
Oh, you know they're gonna suspect your ass.
My name is Hercule Poirot, and I am probably the greatest detective in the world. I will speak to all of you in time. For the moment, if there was a murder,
is that self-proclaimed?
Then there was a murderer.
Of the Calais coach. Bookie will assist me.
They out here murdering people on trains?
We make no accusation. Were you his relative?
No, his secretary. Man ate more steak than I've ever seen in my entire life. None of it. I took care of everything.
How long were you in his employ?
And in debt.
You're coming across a little
You
suspicious.
were fond of him?
I was fond of his money. It was crude, demanding, insulting. I struck up a chat with the color doctor, Arbuthnot. We had a couple of drinks, stretched our legs. He had some odd opinions about Stalin. I had to turn around just after
Isn't that still racist?
Did you know of any?
He tore up the rest, threw them into the fire.
Okay, instantly, this guy, this detective, the world's greatest detective, should feel the world's most guilt, right? Because he came to him for help first before he was dead. This is partially his fault.
Have you considered the Latin men don't have the same distaste for murder, historically speaking?
You said you don't hold a man's race against him.
Depends on the race.
Well, at least he's out in the open now.
Yes, it is possible. Yes, certainly possible.
I don't quite understand.
Well, I do not understand myself. But this
That shit was personal right there.
Flashing here and there, no pattern at all. The Mickey slipped, drugged him so he couldn't use this. And if an objet de luxe handmade
diabolical
200 francs
shit
in
is
Orient
this?
even has an initial H. Maybe this ashtray provides the accidental breadcrumb, a charred fragment of a note.
It's just another one of those nasty letters. Strong blood is on.
He's a hacker decoder as well?
What is this?
Oh, this man is no joke.
Let us fill in the gaps.
It is not Ratchet, but Cassetti.
Cassetti?
And you will also know the name Armstrong.
Strong case.
The story shocked the world. 2 years ago, to find their only child, little Daisy, taken from her crib as she slept. And after, Daisy was found murdered.
Put some chills down my spine. What the hell is going on? Okay, so this family lost their daughter, and then they paid the ransom, and then they found their dad. Okay.
He was found dead of a gunshot wound.
Daisy Armstrong's blood is on your hands. You will die for it. Indeed, you did.
He will be great at this anagram game that I play on the internet. That story was incredibly sad.
I thought I'd be killed. Turns out I might have been, only he got Ratchet instead.
Have you perhaps heard of the Armstrong kidnapping?
You couldn't avoid it.
Oh, it isn't the uniform of an Orient Express conductor, but might have fallen from his shelves when he was in your room.
Mr. Ratchet at 9 o'clock. I brought his coffee and hung up his clothes.
You have the toothache, I think.
I've got an extraction.
That was really sus.
Practice to drink coffee at night. Stravados, you are a missionary, but you trained as a nurse before you changed professions, yes?
I owed it to God. Indulgent times in my life. When I took more than I gave.
She used to be a thief.
It is science association with the crime, so please ask me anything. Anything. I never lie anymore.
That sounds like something a guilty person would say.
In Turin, I am the only Austrian to present, which means without me, the talks will be substandard. The Italians are cows, the Spaniards sheep, the Belgians.
When I went to see Mrs. Hubbard, First, I opened the wrong door.
Oh, sorry.
What time was this?
That must have been about...
This is interesting. As far as it is known, you are the last person to see Ratchet alive.
Your business.
I would not lie. I would not lie.
May it be possible that Miss Debenham left your compartment?
Sounds like she's lying.
No.
Mrs. Delvados, why do your hands have the calluses of a boxer?
What the hell happened to
I thought I
her? She
worked
been
with
punching
dangerous
brick
cities.
walls?
You mustn't have your theory fixed if you're testing my handwriting.
What did you think of the dead man?
He might like her. She's the only one that got her testimony taken all romantically outside.
Don't quite see the point of your question.
Oh, forgive me, mademoiselle, my little originality is... it takes the right tools.
These are toys, not tools.
They better hurry up and drink that
Parfait.
coffee.
You knew the
It
doctor
gotta be
before
cold
her.
by now, right?
Dr. Arbut. We are not in America, Miss Debenham. There are no laws against what you may feel.
Perhaps I may ask about some words I overheard. You and the stranger are both not close.
I believe it takes a fracture of the soul to murder another human being.
As we established, there are no laws against my silence.
Why so suspicious?
God blessed me with long life, but cursed me with a bad back to make it miserable. Judged me
The
and
duality.
left me for a while. Then I
Acquainted with a family by the name of Armstrong.
Every time that name comes up, why does everybody react like this? I gotta pay more attention. What the fuck is going on?
They endured an unspeakable tragedy. I was an admirer of Sonia Armstrong's mother. She would have become the first woman titan of Broadway, were it not for the tragedy.
This Linda Arden, she is dead?
She might as well be. Daisy was my goddaughter. She was...
You know, my heart feels so bad for hearing a story like that. There's so much going on right now. It's like these two doing these back and forth with the eyes.
Her name was Cassetti, the man who murdered little Daisy Armstrong.
I know what I saw. I remember because his voice was high, the uniform was the same exact.
Though I suspect missing one button. Sir, I need your passkey immediately.
Where else could it be?
There is one last suitcase we have not checked. My own.
The killer is mocking me. Good. His first mistake.
Like,
No, it's...
why would he check his own
It's not
suitcase?
why would I tell you if it was
You
me?
would not, which makes your compartment the ideal choice to hide it. Voila, the button. And
Poirot?
Who the hell is that? Oh, they need to catch him. Catch him. Burn the evidence and shit. I didn't expect an action scene during this murder mystery. Oh, I don't know how he's getting out of this one. Man was burning precious envelopes. He should definitely have something to do with it.
I didn't kill him.
You tried to burn Ratchet's accounts. What is the English word? The chocolate.
Fudge?
Fudge! It is full of the fudge! You stole from him! You thought...
What did it matter if I skimmed some off the top? But let me ask you a question. Why would I slaughter my cash cow? I didn't kill him!
He didn't.
He does have a good point.
I saw him having whiskey and remarked on the lesser quality of American liquor. He offered me a tipple to change my mind and another.
I don't know why he said something. He should be lucky that the heat wasn't put on him, being the only black man on the train.
And confirm you were with him all night?
We smoked and spoke till nearly 2, yes.
I thought he definitely was going to say, you are the only man on this train that is black.
you see, you must have worked very hard to become a doctor. Not many of your race are allowed the opportunity.
That is true. During those times.
Might have known 2 or 3 Armstrongs. Tommy in the 60th, Selby Armstrong.
No, I meant Colonel John Armstrong.
Leave her out of this. I can vouch for her, Captain.
As you have vouched for McQueen's time?
Dude, you are doing too much. I don't know what's wrong with this man. Does he want to take the blame for himself.
Renowned McQueen, was there not? The district attorney.
This Armstrong case again?
She killed herself. She was innocent. They tore my old man apart. I couldn't do anything for him.
And yet you...
It wasn't like that. It's not the way.
What now?
Cover my face.
What? Who? How? When did that happen? This killer is not playing.
There will be no fingerprints.
The killer didn't hit a lung or artery. She's lucky to be alive.
You all are. Accosting Mr. McQueen, and the real killer is right here. One of you people. Please, leave me alone.
She's not trying to die. They all seem guilty. All of them.
If you do not permit me, your reluctance will be noted to the Yugoslav police, and I have no doubt that they will arrest both
How
you
dare you! What the fuck? He needs to chill out.
Monsieur Poirot. Are all detectives so funny looking?
Damn, she didn't have to
sorry.
insult the man like that. Yeah, huh?
Oceans of it.
Ooh.
I like speaking to detectives. You never know what they're going to ask you next.
Madam, your name is not Elena, it is Helena. Despite your clumsy attempts to change it here and on your luggage.
Found
The
a handkerchief
jig is
embroidered
up.
with H and didn't want my H involved. So we changed it.
It's not
My God, they all are so suspicious.
Here is her sister, the actress mother. Stage name, Linda Arden. I suppose she too was of Jewish ancestry, especially when we find a young woman the same age as her surviving daughter, Sonia Armstrong.
Get out!
Oh my God.
You're neither an Austrian, nor a German, nor a professor, but a good imitation.
He's an actor?
A local butcher where I grew up was a Kraut. Good man.
Willem Dafoe.
The emphasis on the wrong syllable for a problem.
Knife.
This is great.
Any thug had to go by me first. I'll take my oath on it.
You can't get nothing past this guy.
It appears there are no end to the lies manufactured just for me.
They're all lying? Okay, this is making a lot more sense to me now, because when they showed the discovery of Cassetti's, his body when he was murdered, he was stabbed so many times I thought they were butchering meat. Now hearing the backstory about the whole Armstrong family, that was a very personal murder.
But now I'm very humble and I say like a little child. I do not know. I am afraid, McCaddry.
Kinda felt like that was a bit too dramatic.
You asked for me.
And that seemed dangerous. Do they have to be sitting at the edge right there?
Time of the tragedy, you were living in the Armstrong household.
I have my
Can't
living
caught
care.
in your lies.
A girl detained in connection.
Last, when you were allowed to enter Ratchet's compartment unseen, you loved Daisy Armstrong, you killed Cassetti.
Cassetti was a pig. He deserved to die.
Was it her? What the
She didn't
fuck?
kill him.
Oh no, your ass did it? Oh, he must love her, because he's giving up his whole
Mary,
life.
please go. He believed in me. Our plan was to reveal him to the police. That's what you heard. But when I saw his face...
You changed the time on the watch so that you could lie about the time of death.
I couldn't let Mary. And now, Mr. Poirot, I must protect myself from you.
Some Sherlock Holmes shit?
Retire. Away from the train.
My man ain't playing no more. Damn, he got them lined up like the Last Supper.
It is time to solve this case.
Is he gonna murder them for shooting them?
You could not kill me because you are no killer. There are two possible solutions to this crime. One, difficult because it fits with most but not all of the facts, and Ratchet had enemies. A rogue mafioso steals onto the train at Vincroci as McQueen and Arbuthnot take the air. Equipped with a uniform and a passkey, he stabs Ratchet. He leaves through Mrs. Hubbard's compartment and makes his escape.
No, it doesn't work. Why hide the uniform,
Damn it, man.
And ease of suffering. There is a murderer among us. There are both not a dedicated, grateful friend to Colonel Armstrong. He meets and finds solace in the company of the governess, Mary Debenham, who is almost like a mother to the little girl. Well, also with Daisy's godmother, she found at the scene of the crime the letter H. Natalia Dragomirov. And her devoted maid with a chef's eye. Who was she? It was you, was it not, in her room the night when Ratchet came in through the window? Have a glass of wine too many with your supper that night? Have you blamed yourself ever since for not being alert to stop him?
He's amazing at this.
Murray did it as fine a man as God ever made.
Would his chauffeur agree? Was it a bank loan secured by arm to someone? For there is another uncelebrated victim. You fell in love with the maid before she was falsely accused. You quit the police.
Suzanne was so gentle. I told her she could do better, but...
Why the conductor? Pierre-Michel of Avignon.
This is so good.
Retired from the stage, but for one final performance.
Who almost shedded a tear.
You're an awfully clever man.
Ratchet kills Daisy Armstrong. 12 lives are broken. They demand justice! Of all these wounded souls, we must finally answer. Who takes up the knife? The answer is... it can only have been done by all of you. The avalanche changes everything, as does the detective. Plans.
This shit is making my eyes water a little. How did he hear any of this?
For the death of the innocent, a life for a life.
No one should hang for this but me. It was my plan.
It's such a fascinating situation. It's hard for me to be angry with them.
Tell the police it was me alone. There's no life left in me anymore. They can go live, find some joy somewhere. Let it end with me.
That death was too much for them to handle.
They're not killers. They can be good again.
I cannot judge this.
I feel the same.
You wish to go free without punishment for your crime? Then you must only commit one more.
You can't let them kill you.
What?
You give my body to the lake, and you walk away innocent at the station. Book can lie. I cannot.
Okay, that's being too honorable.
One of you!
I already died with Daisy.
Oh my God, that death was too much. This is so sad. So was that a test to see if they would kill him?
You said your role was to find justice.
What is justice here?
I think that was justice, maybe.
Sometimes the law of man is not enough.
Where does conscience lie?
Buried with Daisy.
Finally.
My dear Colonel Armstrong, finally I can answer your letter. And
Even
the
he's
feeling
connected
in
to
my
the
heart
Armstrongs.
That somewhere I have seen the fracture of the human soul. So many broken lives, so much pain and anger. I have understood in this case that the scales of justice cannot always be evenly weighed. There are no killers here, only people who deserve a chance to heal.
I agree. Definitely about his job. He takes his job serious, but he had to go with his heart on that one.
Far worse. I have to take him to Egypt straight away. There's been a murder, sir. Right on the bloody Nile.
Sequel bait.
Would you please straighten your tie?
He's still on his mess, huh? He's going back at it again. Look at all of those guilty faces. I think he made the right decision on that one. Wait, is he having second thoughts? That had a really, really nice, sweet song at the end. My guys, so that wasn't just little sequel bait there at the end. They have a sequel to this movie, Death on the Nile. I didn't know this whole murder thing is a franchise. I didn't know this was a thing because I really like this one that I just seen. Listen, the way I'm feeling right now, I've just seen that darn heartstring pulled out, surgically put back together, my heart from I just watched that movie, what was it? Knock at the Cabin. Yeah, that was emotional. And then this, I gotta give this one 2 thumbs up. It was so emotional. Things was going on, sending chills down my damn spine watching the damn movie. So if you could make me feel like that while I'm watching a movie, that means it was well directed. I see the director was the star in this as well. The actors, come on now, that should go without saying, right? I mean, I'm looking at these actors, Willem Dafoe, the Judi Dench lady. She was the older princess, you know, the rich prestige lady, Penelope Cruz. Like, this was star-studded. Did that Knock at the Cabin, you know, after giving this, you know, more thought and speaking with other people that have seen that movie, that was kind of like a 2 thumbs up movie. And I was nearly there, but I don't want to be too friendly with the 2 thumbs up, you know. I just want to judge these movies properly and accordingly. So that's what that was about. But these last 2 movies, they really was touching, and they both had great acting in it. Okay, so I'm about to get out of here now. These ring lights and studio lights are cooking me. So I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction. Easy11, thank you for checking out my channel. Randomly react and review first. Until the next time, stay safe and stay smart.